Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Ignition Time. If you're unemployed and trying to get back into the workforce, then this video is for you. In fact, this video is based on a CNBC article that was originally intended for unemployed parents, but this can help everyone, whether they are a parent or not, if they're unemployed and they want to get back into the workforce. Welcome to our channel, everyone. My name is Dr. Chhoda with Ignition Time. This right here is a little bit of information about me. You'll learn more about who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. Check out my introductory video really quick. It'll only take you a few minutes, but I promise you'll get a lot of important life lessons, and you'll learn about my journey and how I was able to overcome the cycle of poverty, and how I can help you overcome the cycle of poverty, and how you can have the fortune, the honor, and the privilege that I have every single day of living the American dream. This episode of Ignition Time is based on this article from CNBC. Many unemployed parents plan to return to work. These tips can help them refresh their job skills. Now, finding the right job is a high priority for many individuals because more than half of all Americans are planning to find a new job, planning to change their job in the next 12 months. So let's go over these tips. And again, this episode is based on the CNBC article, and we'll provide you with the link to this article in the description section below. Now, 75% of individuals that were surveyed recently, and by the way, most of the individuals who were surveyed were parents who are unemployed and planning to return to work. 75% of individuals said that finding the right fit was absolutely crucial for them. Top concerns for parents included finding adequate pay, with 49% wanting adequate pay, 40% wanting to change careers, 35% said that they hadn't interviewed in a long time, 34% said they faced ageism, which means age-related discrimination, 33% said that their skills were out of date. However, 66% said that they felt optimistic about their new job search prospects in the next 6 months versus 12% who said they were pessimistic, and 22% said that they were neutral. So this was very interesting, folks. This was based on a new survey conducted by Flex Jobs, and you'll see that survey on your screen right now. 75% of parents returning to work concerned about finding the right job search opportunities. So what can actually help you get back into the workforce? And again, this episode of Ignition Time is designed to help individuals whether they are parents or not. So even if you're not a parent, you're going to be okay with these tips. So let's get started. The first, be ready to explain your employment gap. As a direct result of COVID, there were gaps in work history between jobs, and this is not uncommon. But you have to be able to prepare for this, and you have to be able to explain this. You have to be able to essentially come up with the reason for this when you get asked about this, according to Bree Reynolds, who's a career development manager at Flex Jobs. Reynolds said this: "We usually recommend being forthright about it and not trying to hide it or shy away from it. This is something you have to be able to explain. You can come up with a brief 1 to 2 sentence explanation, and you also need to explain why you're excited to get back to work and what you're looking for in the next job. You can say, I was part of a reduction in force in my last position, or I needed to resign from my position to be at home with my children to do remote learning." So that's the first factor. The next factor, address your employment gap on your resume. Now, many job searchers may not want to draw attention to time between jobs, or feel that, hey, it's going to make me feel less valuable for my new employer. Don't think about it that way, according to this reporting from this article. So once again, the gaps are very obvious to everyone, from employers to hiring managers to recruiters. So it's very important for you to add a placeholder in your work experience, indicating the dates that you are out of the workforce and what you are up to. Basically, you need to bring this up, and you need to be upfront about it, and you want to own it and explain it and move on. The next factor, and this is important, do an honest assessment of your skills. Ask yourself, do you need to learn new skills, or do you need to update your existing skills? You need to identify areas where your current skills might be weak, and you need to have a plan to work on them. And I mentioned this before on our channel, you need to be learning and finding new ways to improve your skills, whether it's watching videos on YouTube, keeping up with current affairs, our channel, for example, whether it's trying to find a financial mentor. Hopefully I can be that mentor for you. Once again, check out my video. This is my video. You'll be able to learn how I have the fortune, the honor, the privilege of living the American dream. And we have a financial freedom playlist on our channel. So definitely check out the financial freedom playlist on our channel as well. So you want to educate yourself, whether it's watching YouTube videos, whether it's listening to books, whether it's reading books, whether it's listening to audiobooks. And in some cases, you may even want to pay for professional training, especially if your job skills and your interview skills are a little rusty. You can even ask family and friends to help you with mock interviews, or you can try and find professional coaches to help you. And finally, and this is the big one, please put in the time. Trying to find a job can in and of itself be a full-time job. Now, if you're a parent and you're juggling multiple responsibilities, including dropping off your kids to school, picking up your kids, now this might seem like a big commitment, but you've got to be able to set aside dedicated time to conduct a job search, whether it's a couple of hours a day or several hours a day. You've got to be able to put in the time to find a job. Once you find a job and you can put in a regular number of hours, then you can give yourself time, give yourself permission to actually take breaks. Because at the end of the day, you've got to look after yourself as well. This is an important quote from Reynolds. Knowing that you did what you could and then move on and focus on other stuff in your life, especially stuff that will fill you up and energize you. Folks, at the end of the day, I want everyone to be employed and to be happy with their job. This entire pandemic has put us in a very, very, very difficult position. Some people are doing just fine, but others are in trouble. And what I've done is I've dedicated thousands of hours on our channel to try and assist those individuals through all the news reporting, all the coaching, all the advice, all the mentorship that goes into all the videos, all the episodes of Ignition Time on our channel. I encourage you to refine your skills, to update your skills, and the outcome will be one of two things. One, you may potentially be able to even start your own business, potentially hire other people. And number two, if you decide to go back to your old employer or find a new employer, you will have a new set of skills that will make you more valuable to your new employer, which will allow you hopefully to get a raise as well. So this is very important. This will allow you to get back on your feet much, much faster. And that's what I want for you. And at the end of the day, when you do get back on your feet, you've got to be able to take enough time out for yourself. You've got to be able to take care of yourself as well. Because at the end of the day, when we get back on our feet, which is what this video is all about, this video was designed, this episode of Ignition Time was designed to help all unemployed individuals, not just parents, and guide them to return to work. At the end of the day, when you return to work, you've got to be able to take care of yourself as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to take care of me, please take a moment of your time to click the like button, to click subscribe, to enable notifications. That really supports the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Take care. Bye.